Resistance training is great, but it's pretty overrated. In this video, I want to present to you a different thing you have probably done in the past or you heard about at the very least. I hope you heard about it. That will make you much more jacked, will get you in a much better shape, and will give you way more of the benefits of being jacked. Now, before I go over it, I just want to go over the two aspects of being jacked. The first one is muscle mass. It is resistance training. That's why resistance training is great. This is what actually builds muscle. But the second aspect is body fat. And body fat percentage, your body fat depends on the calorie balance you're on or you have been on in the last few months, years, and weeks. And that's the thing, the calorie balance you have been on have determined your current body fat to a large extent, and by not really taking care of body fat, you will miss one of the biggest aspects of being jacked, because having just muscle and being fat, you can't really consider that an aesthetic body. The face you get from that is not great, the health benefits, they are not amazing. Of course you will be more athletic, of course you will be stronger, but when you're leaner, all of these benefits get amplified to a larger extent. All of the attraction benefits, the halo effect benefits, they all come from being lean. Of course, having some more muscle mass helps, for sure, but we don't want just mediocre results. If you're probably like me, you want the best results, and the best results come from both being lean and having muscle mass. And that's the thing, being lean boils down to diet, right? No, because there is the body fat hypothesis, hunger body fat hypothesis. That's not its name, I just made it up, but this is a real hypothesis. The hypothesis states that each person has a certain range of body fat in which he has the best time living his life, the best time hunger-wise, energy levels-wise, and there are basically two ways to get lower on your range, to get to as low of a body fat percentage you can get into while having the best time. The first one is by controlling your diet, making sure the foods you eat are good for hunger and energy, eating as clean as possible, essentially. The second way is different. It's better in my opinion, it is the thing that is underrated, and you might think it will kill your gains. Now, before I tell you what it is, you've probably realized what it is already, right? Pretty obvious things. I just want to tell you, like bro, at first this thing will suck. You will not be motivated to do it. Just thinking about it will not make you excited, to say the least. It will suck. But as time will go on, if you will continue to use it and do it, unlike resistance training when it is extremely motivating at the beginning, but then it becomes, a bit boring. Not necessarily, right? For me it has not been like that, but for some it is. This thing becomes fun as time goes on, and this thing is cardio. Now you might say, really, fuck you, I'm not gonna do cardio, fuck cardio. Listen, because we have already addressed that a massive aspect of being jacked is having a low body fat percentage. We have also addressed that just being muscular is not enough, and that the other way is controlling diet. Imagine your life if you were lean, like me right now. I'm literally shredded right now, not to suck my dick. I'm doing it on purpose, right? I'm going through the pain of cutting, so I deserve to feel good about my position. Imagine your life being this lean and muscular, while also having a pretty decent time maintaining all of that, just doing cardio, just going for that run. You actually have a good time going through, and you are eating whatever the fuck you want, and somehow you're still shredded. Wouldn't life be great that way? Like, you will be very lean, 12 to 15% body fat, but it will be easy. You will eat whatever the fuck you want, and life will be good. This is the power of cardio. By starting to do cardio, by doing cardio in a very specific way I will go over in a second, you will see these benefits. The benefits are, let's put them organizedly. First, less hunger. 2, your cardiovascular shape will be better. You will live longer. Cardio is one of the most important things for longevity. And 3, your sex appeal, your SMV, and in general, the way you feel about yourself will get better. So what's that specific way I talked about before? The specific way to do cardio to have the best time losing body fat or maintaining a low body fat percentage is what I call the competitive approach. Now, not competitive in the sense of you're going to compete, bro. No, it's just about having goals in cardio, because most people, they don't have goals in cardio. They just go for 30 minutes walk, they have a boring time and they quit. They do it for a few months and they quit. They don't have like genuine things they want to achieve. They just try to burn calories. That's a mistake. The better approach is to have a goal. For example, to run 10k in 50 minutes or under 50 minutes, or run a half marathon or a marathon. Set yourself these goals, and guess what? You will change the point of focus from burning calories and just obsessing over them to getting to that run, to that mileage, to that pace. And by doing so, you will work towards that pace. That will be the different thing. You will not really think about calories, but you will still be able to eat a lot more. You will feel satiated with your diet. It will not be depressing to burn only 300 calories in 25 minutes, because you are working towards a goal. You are getting closer to that goal, and the calories are just the bonus. By taking this approach and slowly and surely working your way towards that goal, in running or cycling or swimming, you will both burn calories, get a new hobby into your life, and will get better at burning calories, because the better you become at cardio, the better you become at burning calories. And that's the approach. Just set yourself new goals, and that's basically it. Bye.